Okay, y'all give us a second. Chubbs coming on, so we're gonna play one more video. We're gonna give him a little more time to come in here. So, well, here he is. So, without further ado, let's go and bring up this young man. He's doing a great job in the music industry. Um, and let's see. Okay. All right. Yep, he's doing a great job in the music industry, man. He is an all-around person. He can do some of all types of music. He plays, he sings, but we're gonna let him get into his story. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, bringing to the stage none other than Mr. D. Chubbs Morton. Give him a great big hand, great big hand, great big hand.
What's up, bro?
Y'all clap it up. Keep clapping. Clap, 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 clap.
What's going on, man?
Man, chilling, brother. How you making it?
All is well, man. All is well. I appreciate you having me on here, man.
Oh yeah, you
Appreciate
know it.
it.
You know I always try and help my kids out whenever I can. You know how that
Wait,
is.
hello? Hello? Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. Glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna hop right on into it because I know you got a lot to do, and so do I. So, all right, tell us about a young Chubbs Morton growing up. Tell us where you're from. Give us your little backstory.
Well, I was born in Virginia, was raised my younger years in Danville, Virginia, but I lived my life, my adulthood and teenage high school in Jersey. So I started singing at 4. I started traveling with the Highlight Juniors at around 14, 15 years old out of Patterson, New Jersey. I started D More than the Gifted 2018, and here I am today. None spectacular, just me.
Okay,
Just me. Ain't nothing
that's the,
spectacular.
that's the whole interview right there.
Yeah, that's it. Good night. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, but that's how you sum it up. But
yeah, man.
so what kind of music did you like growing up as a child?
As a child, I was always in church. I was always supposed to go to church. It's when I got older that I um, started, you know, exploring other options in music, as far as R&B, uh, even country music. I like it all. It was just the musician in me. So when I got to high school, I just tried everything. Marching band, playing for Latinos, and all that. So, but yeah, just definitely. But I love the gospel though. Like gospel and quartet has been the roots since I was a baby. So, yeah, that's what it is. Just definitely quartet.
So how old were you when you realized that you had a knack and talent for music? Around what age?
Uh, Man, I something to say when I took it serious around my teenage years. I started
Okay.
taking it serious.
Okay.
Doing different school activities. That makes sense. Like I said, like talent shows or little recitals. That stuff happened. Your mom would be so proud to see you up there with the little choir and singing stuff
Right.
like that. But I took it serious when I you know got a little older. Got a little older, maybe teenage years, early teenage years.
Okay. So what all instruments do you play?
Um, Piano, guitar, bass, drums, trumpet. That's it. I wouldn't try to pick up nothing else.
Hmm.
That's about it. I want to play saxophone bad though. I can play saxophone. Yeah.
So what would you say? What's your strongest instrument?
Bass.
Bass.
Definitely
Bass.
bass. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who was the first group you ever had a chance to play for, if you can remember?
Um, First group ever?
Ever.
Ooh. True Way Mail Course out of Danville, Virginia. True Way
Mm.
Mail. You might know a group called New Creation, Shaco Melcourt, Shaco Boys,
Yeah. Yeah.
that era. We're all from the same city.
Wow.
True Way Mail Chorus, Shaco. Yeah. So definitely True Way Mail Chorus. Yeah.
And what did you play with them?
Bass.
Okay.
Yeah, I play bass. It's around Quentin, you know, Quentin Stevenson.
Right.
Um, them guys. They was all. Um, we was all grew up in the same area. Definitely True Way though.
Okay. As far as traveling wise, who was the first group you had a chance to really travel with?
Adoration of New Jersey.
I've heard of them.
You know what? Let me take it back. The Uplifters of New Jersey. Uplifters
Okay.
and Adoration was the first traveling wise. I think Adoration was the first that took us, long distance, but hitting the tri-state area, definitely the Uplifters, Leo Williamson.
Okay. And you said you play drums too, right?
Yeah, I'm just left-handed. That's all. So like, you want me to play drums? I gotta switch them boys around.
So if it's set up the regular way, you won't touch them.
I'm straight. I'm straight. Like, hesitating to what to do. I can
Mm,
play it, but it's gonna be
yeah.
just playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So how did you get with the Highlight Juniors?
um, after playing for certain groups out there, met Eric McKenzie at like 14, and from then I started, hanging around, and he invited me to the rehearsal, and I started playing with him for like a couple of years until I moved to Tennessee.
Okay. And how was that experience?
Oh, it was dope. It was dope. I learned so much behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So by him being Doc's nephew, he had a lot of knowledge from him.
Right.
So traveling with him, learning business management, learning all that. Eric McKenzie, lead singer, like his favorite lead singer was Joe Lagan and Doc McKenzie. So what to do and when to do it, how to read crowds, like that group.
Right. Right.
Definitely, to sum it up, definitely like raised me in that part.
So who was some of your influences musically
In general, quartet.
in general?
Well, people that know me know I have three favorite artists, top three. I call it the three T's. That's Tank, Tone, and Tim.
Mm,
Um, three T's vocally. I just think they're unmatched. Vocally. Um, Tim is the reason why I started my own group. Out here in Tennessee, D Morton Gifted. He's the reason why. So influence definitely like them three vocally, and the reason why I started definitely gotta give them three.
uh, I hear a little Maxway in you too.
Nah, just because I sang high, I don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you like Maxway. I know it.
Maxwell.
Maxwell, whatever. Yeah, him.
Yeah, Maxwell. I never heard of him.
That's a store. I'm thinking about the grocery
Oh,
store. Yeah.
oh, okay, gotcha.
But him, you like him and Marvin Gaye. I can tell.
I mean, musically, I mean, yeah, like I definitely like him, but as an influence, I gotta go with Tank. If you would like high notes and stuff like that, definitely Tank and Tone. I don't know if you're fans, but I'm a fan of these three. So
Mm,
like you're gonna most likely, if I could put their vocals all in one bottle and just consume that, that's what I'll,
I got
influence wise, definitely. Bro. Maxwell is crazy.
yeah. That's my fault. My fault. But I'm gonna see if you know who did Keith tell you sounded like.
Paul Beasley. Uh, I mean, Lord Jesus Christ, don't get me started on Keith, man. Me and this man used to talk and argue every day. Like, you need to be the next Paul Beasley, man. Like, nobody is. I'm like, no, I don't want to be Paul. Oh, like, no.
Yeah. This
But that
man,
was his thing, man.
I would never forget. He called me. It was like 3 something in the morning. He sent me it's a song, I think a Christmas song you did.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Christmas
"Yo,
with you.
yeah, he said, yo, man, this dude Chubbs, he is going. If he keep his head on, he gonna be the next Paul Beasley." And I said, I said, he had made me mad because it was 3 something in the morning. I said, "Man, who is Chubbs?" And hung the phone. That man, he really believed Chubbs was gonna be the
Bro,
next.
listen, he was pushing for everybody he talked to. That's next Paul Beasley. I'm like, bro, I okay. That's all I can say is okay.
He definitely believed it.
Hey, but I will give him credit, man. Like that's another like people don't understand. Like that was a mentor. Like we
Yeah,
argue publicly, but outside of that, like he was molding me. So
right,
he's the reason why the push behind Rescue Me, like he wanted me to do not stop singing that song.
right.
And I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? But his push was his next Paul Beasley to me was nobody's doing that.
And nobody is.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I took it. After a while, get away from the physical sense of being the next, you know what I mean? But Paul Beasley was that guy
Yeah,
at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a Sam Cooke in his own way, Paul Beasley was that guy. So that's how I took it. Like, nobody's doing that, Joe. Just stick with it. And he'll say that, but then he'll say, get Paul Beasley. I'm trying to tell you, be Paul. You don't listen, be Paul. So yeah, like, yeah, so I salute to him, man. For
he
sure.
was. I mean, when I tell you he was obsessed with that song. He loved it. And this wasn't even around December when he sent it.
By Thanksgiving.
It might have been like October somewhere. I said, man, why'd you listen to this talking about this man the next Paul at 3 in the morning?
Yeah, man. People understand. We argue so much, man, but Keith loved me, man. And it was mutual.
Oh yeah,
Growing
yeah,
up from the same New York, New Jersey, like that was it.
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Definitely missed the guy.
Oh yeah. So okay, how long were you with the Highlight Juniors?
About 4 years. We wrote my first 14th, yeah, about 4 years. I wrote the Declaration album that was nominated for the Highlight Juniors was my first full quartet album. And then a year and a half after that, I moved to Tennessee. So 2016 we were nominated. 2017 July I moved. So yeah, 4 years.
Okay. And so did you do a lot of production on that album?
I did it all, the whole album. That was like my freshman album as far as quartet. I didn't really know what I was doing, but knew what I was doing, kind of.
Right, right, right.
Um, knew it sounded bad, but didn't really know what was really good. If that
Right.
makes sense. So,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because if people listen to the album, I'm the Rescue Me was on the album. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Never knew that.
prayed was supposed to be on that album, but Rescue Me was on the album. I let Eric sing it.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of these songs I come out with now, like I write new stuff, but then I just go back and go, yeah, we never use this. Somebody prayed was the highlight. I wrote for the Highlight Juniors.
Mm.
It's a lot of songs. Let's Church album, I Call Him Jesus was written 2014, 15, 16 for the Highlight Juniors, but never,
Right,
so like not gonna waste the music. Just do it, redo it.
right. I
But
mean,
definitely 4 years.
and it's working for you too. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank God it is, man, because it's hard out here writing songs and trying not to get them to sound like everybody else's.
yeah, yeah. So how did D Morning Gifted come about?
Oh, out of nowhere, man. When I moved to Tennessee, I wanted to start over and sing with an ensemble. Me and about 6 or 8 different people, soprano, alto, and tenor. And I wrote albums and about 2 albums to just that type of music. But New Year's Day, a week before New Year's Day, we decided let's just sing, saying try this out. And my first show was 2018,
Mm.
January 1st.
Wow. Is it on YouTube anywhere?
Absolutely not. Actually, actually, no, it's not. It's no. It will never be on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I do have a, I do have it on Facebook. The first song was "You Can Make It."
Mm.
You
I'm
Can
gonna have
Make It
to dig in the
was.
archive, see if I can find it.
I think I do. I sent it to you. Yeah, I did, bro. I sent it, bro.
Yeah. So, when did you know your group was something special?
Oh man, Rescue Me came. I dropped Rescue Me in March 2018.
Mhm.
My first show was a Friday in Ohio. It was snowing. I had Ohio, Syracuse, New York, and then Rochester.
Wow.
I think after that weekend, I was like, you know what? I think I want to just, do this, you know. And just like now, the more you post, the more people see, and they're like, okay, this is pretty cool. You start being consistent on the road, bookers start coming. Now, mind you, I wasn't making no money because just starting. We went all the way to Rochester and Syracuse for like $12,800. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So we're driving in the snow, so just as Keith say, do your rounds, get your feet wet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I did a whole year of that. But after the first like couple of shows, I was like, yeah, let's do something. Drop a record. Declaration came out, and after that, I was like, wow, we got nominated for two Stellas. I said, oh, okay, what is this? I didn't know what a Stella was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like, dang, I was
Yeah.
going viral. I was going, you know what I'm saying? Going viral. You could make it went viral. All the rappers, or a few rappers, and celebrities were sharing it. That put, what I'm saying, added to music and stuff like that. I was like, we might be on something here, you know? And then, you know, doing other videos. See, here's my thing. I like to do stuff that people are not.
Right.
So the whole little remixing songs and added music to people's videos. Yeah, we started that over here. That came from, you know, us up top, me and Touche, me and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Putting music videos. And after that, man, I was like, man, I should stick with this and see what happens. So we were going viral about 3 or 4 times a year. Um, I was like, that was it. Then the next album come. I was like, okay, cool. It's quarantine time. This is what everybody was doing the Facebook
Virtual.
Live. Yeah, Facebook Live. And I'm like, something, I'm saying this again. Everybody don't think the same. But again, I'm gonna do it like nobody else is doing. I want to
Right.
sound like a record. So let me call all my boys and hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Good as the X32, and I think we were the only one like that had started that, and it was like, dang, these niggas, oh Lord, these
No, you fine. No, you good. You good.
okay,
Yeah,
like
be
these guys,
yourself.
what I'm saying, cool, man. These guys cool. They got a sound, so um, that's good. And then we did a live in quarantine live recording,
Hmm.
and that got nominated 2 more times. So I'm like, oh, that's number five. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was number God though. It was number God, man. Like while everybody was sleeping, we wanted to work. So like,
Man.
so yeah, I'm grateful, man.
Yeah, as you should be. Yeah. I mean, so it sounded like you pretty much it came from just a small idea, and then it unblossomed to some full force.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It definitely wasn't even an idea. Like I didn't want to do the quartet thing. I just wanted to sing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Around that time, it's still a lot of crab in the bucket talk and shit circuit and all that talk. I don't want to be involved in that, but like I said, God had other plans. And then when the world shut down, he was like, keep working. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to do it. And that's, words of Keith. You know what I'm saying? If I go by myself, I just go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got to work. So that's what happened. And, so touched a lot of people, dropped music. And it's funny. It's funny, man, because when I first dropped the song, not to bring up anything crazy. When I first dropped Rescue Me, I had gave it to the people of the Ecclesia. And then it was a jam and a slam it,
I
all this
remember
stuff,
that.
that's what me, HT was like, what I mean, going at it. Cause I'm like, bro, I don't think he don't know me, but he don't understand how passionate I am about my work.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad that's water under the bridge. But I said that to say like the song that people didn't understand is the most requested song that they want us to sing. So yeah, I mean, I'm just again, I'm just grateful, man. It's all God's plan for sure.
And like you were saying, music like is art and it's like your baby. So when you put like blood, sweat, and tears into that, of course you're gonna take it serious.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, so I mean, criticism or not, you really value your hard work. So whether people like it or not, you know what you put into it. So I mean,
Oh yeah,
everybody got their own opinion. So
right.
so
And I had to grow to know that. Like everybody has their own opinion, and I
mm,
can't be too emotionally involved that I can't accept that.
right.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that I understand now that I didn't back then. So I can help a lot of people not make the same mistake. Let
Right.
them talk. You know, it's just like someone putting out an album. If you listen to music like I listen to music, everyone has their own sound.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what a bad mix is, but we can't say that this is a bad mix because they have their sound. Soul Seekers have a sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keith had a sound. Darren McFadden had a sound. The Kens had a sound. Yes, some use the same instruments. The Side is Seven is another group that has a specific certain sound that fits them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say it's a bad mix. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff I had to learn that, just because they think this, I mean you have to be emotionally invested and start snapping. Just let them think. You have your sound. I have,
Right.
what I'm saying, my sound. So whatever I think is best for me, I give to the consumers. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot, man. A lot of maturity that had to happen. Um, that I know now. So
Right. And all it do is it just make you a better person in the end.
man, it do to certain people because I don't care how much you do something good, how much you say you're not cocky, you're not arrogant. They're still the ones that just not gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna believe you. I mean, so I just do what's best for me and just do it the right way and have the right intentions behind it. So I know I can sleep good at night knowing that, hey, look, it
Right.
ain't what they think, but they gonna think what they think. If that makes sense.
And the people who know you ain't nothing like that at
Oh
all.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I went through 2 years of being talked about and hate and all that, and the only question I can ask them is that you know what did D stand for in my name? What's my name? Because you know what I'm
Can't
saying.
even
Like
tell you. Yeah.
I could tell you don't know me. Like you don't talk to me. You never had a conversation to understand like who I am because I would have told you my name,
Right.
not just saying, oh, that's Chubbs. What's his real name? What? Who's D Morton? You'd be surprised who don't know who Chubbs and D Morton is. It's the same person. You know what I mean? Like it's you can't please everybody, man. That's what I learned. So, but
Right.
definitely one of the coolest, man. As you know, as you know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. You pretty solid guy. I got to give it to you. Yeah,
hey,
I give it
man.
to you. Yeah. They used to say if you want to make everybody happy, sell ice cream, but you can't do that because you got some people lactose intolerant.
Eh, me, me. And the crazy thing is, even the ones that are, they eat anyway.
Yeah.
Me
So
just had some. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it's just what it is, though.
man. So anyway, what was your first major concert that you did as your own group?
Oh, first major concert. I gotta say, the Lee Williams Farewell Tour,
Mm,
live in Jackson, Tennessee. Yeah, that one. That was the first major card that I can remember. It was, I mean, it was so many people in there, man. So many people. That was the first major one.
and where was it?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
they packed that boy out.
how many groups was on there that you think?
About 7 or 8.
Mm,
Yeah, about 7 or 8. And we wasn't like early. And that was, what I'm saying, that was we made our rounds. Not saying we was hard hitting like that, but we wasn't. We came in a great spot. Like yeah, like
right, right.
they need to go. They need to be seen or be heard. Like it wasn't
Mhm.
one of those. Hey, you just open up the show for us. So imagine how good that feels. Like Just wait, just y'all like y'all number six or y'all number five. But
Right.
yeah, that was Lee Williams Farrah tour, man. That was the biggest one. First
Okay.
major show.
Um, so let's see. I'm gonna show you something. Give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Da, 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 da. Okay. Celebration of Quartet.
Yes, sir.
Give us a rundown of what gave you an idea to start a show of like this magnitude. What was like what's the genesis of it?
Okay, so public knowledge, man. Starting the celebration of quartet stemmed from the Quartet Music Awards, starting the Quartet Music Awards, um, better known as the QMAs. Again, being nominated 4 times. Um, at the fourth time, I'm sorry, the fifth time that we had got nominated, it was around the time where there was a lot of controversy about how different award shows disrespected the genre of quartet.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of our elders or our role models were the main ones talking, and the people that experience it, knowing that there's certain places they won't allow you to go. There's certain places they invite you to. Um, they want to announce your category on this stage. They announce it on the lower stage, and they won't allow this, that, and the third. A lot of that talk, a lot of that talk. So, not saying I was the first to have the idea, but the first to execute, I will take credit for.
Right, right.
Um,
Of course.
Giving us a platform where it's the same standard as the Doves and the BMIs and the Stellas, the Grammys, giving us a platform where we can be celebrated on the same magnitude. Um, that was my vision. That was my point. Hey, if they're not gonna do nothing for you, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? If they're not gonna give you an award, they're not gonna give you an award short or a platform, create it yourself and just go forth. It's at this point, it's your vision. It can be how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and me, I wanted to be as perfect as possible.
Right.
So year one, 2022, 2021, I announced it in November. Um, and I guess people didn't believe it. And that's one thing I would tell my friends all the time. They tell you, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it costs, I have to do it because I said it. And I'm
Right.
in quartet, so I respect the genre. I know what's needed. I know what we're missing, and I know what people want it. They want to be celebrated in the years that they did this. So that's where it came apart. The QMAs, which is now converted over to the celebration of quartet. So yeah, this is a platform where we celebrate our people. You
Right.
know, the ones that's passed away, the ones that's present, and our future. So that's just my goal, man. Just to unify the culture and just uplift the people that's been here and that is coming. So that's what that came about.
Okay. Y'all give it up for the celebration of Quartet.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna read the flyer off for this is the pre-show showcase. Um, you will have the Son of Brown experience sent by God, Young Men for Christ. So amazing, Pat and the Girls, New Generation of Hollywood, Florida, the Cross Family, the Victory Travelers, Kendrick Evans and Renewed, the Flint Cavaliers, Pastor Harry Mitchell, Akita,
Hmm.
Steam, and
Yep.
Fire.
I
$5 donation. Vendor opportunities are available, media opportunities. So if you can donate, go. If you can't go, I mean, give somebody $5 so they can go. Or or just be a blessing to the event. This will be at the
Right.
Solid Rock Sanctuary, 1915 Rock Cut Place in Conley, Georgia. It will be hosted by Miss Drina Penn.
Oh yeah, that's this right there.
Okay, let's go
I
over
want to
to
add something to that, man.
go ahead.
The Abraham brothers will be joining us there as well, and they're from
Shout out to
Augusta,
Abraham.
Georgia. Shout out
Right.
to them. So they're going to be a part of the celebration as well. And information for that, as far as you said, donations or buying tickets, just go to celebrationofquartet.com and all the information is there. But we're definitely looking forward to that pre-show because it's gonna be crazy. The whole weekend's gonna be crazy.
And Saturday, June 28th at 5 p.m. You
My birthday
will.
now.
That's your birthday?
Oh yeah, we turn up for my birthday, man.
Oh man, we turning up for Jesus.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you don't want the Saints to take that the wrong way.
I mean the show, man. The show.
Man, y'all look at this star-studded lineup right here. He got Tim Rogers and the fellas,
Yes,
Darrell
sir.
McFadden and the disciples, the Mitkins, Glorified, Men of Praise, the Unionaires, Ruth Black and the Harmonists, Pastor Marcus Newsom, and Team PWN.
PWN.
Okay, what does that stand for?
I guess that's their family name.
Okay,
It was the Nuisance Singers, but they changed their name to PWN.
I got you. Prodigy, Mary Glover, Lil Harry and Promise, Sean Brown and the Boys, and the Robeson Bunch. This
Yes,
will be
sir.
at 6400 Woodrow Road, Lithonia, Georgia, at the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church.
Church. Oh yeah.
5 o'clock p.m. Not 4:58, not 4:59, not 5:01, but they gonna start promptly at 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
And I don't see what's the pricing for this one. I don't see it.
It's only gonna be $50. VIP is already sold out.
Wow.
I've been getting a lot of inboxes to open it back up, being that we moved to another to New Birth.
Mhm.
So we're praying about that. I might do something June 1st to open it up for just a week or two, but it's already sold out. So the general admission is $50. The red carpet, everything, all the experiences there, just like the last 3 years. It's gonna be amazing.
And you also doing a live recording too. I'm trying to find that. Uh,
Right there, beside the
right. Well,
down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down. That's to the right, Richard. You said go down.
man, I don't see it. Wait a
Four
second.
down.
Right
One,
here.
2, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey man, I'm trying to lock in.
I said down, you go on to the right. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Hey, y'all, I'm drinking ginger ale. Ain't nothing special about it, so don't think.
Woo-wee. Yeah, man. But yeah, there you go.
Hey man, June 29th, which will be
Yeah.
climax. You tell us about this one.
Listen, this is going to be a night to remember. I was praying about this recording, where to do it, and when, and this is the perfect weekend. Everybody, what I'm saying, that you need to be in the building, and it's free. Yeah, this is live recording is free on Sunday. Special guest Bree Holly and Faithful. That is my sis. You know what I'm saying, the Jersey home team. Michael Boone will be there. Josh Miles, Jahari, um, amazing man, and Anthony Moore, and the one and only um, Dodie from Blessed by Four, Pastor Dodie Smith. So like I'm excited about this. Man. I am super excited about this one. I wish I could play some of the music, for the night, but you
Nah,
just gotta
just
wait and
say
see.
yeah,
You
just
gotta
say
wait
it,
and
man.
see.
Yeah, you want me to come out. Yeah, leave it to the surprise.
Yeah, and it's free. All you have to do is RSVP on, again, the celebrationofquartet.com. It'll say get tickets, and then all three events will be there. You can RSVP. It's free. You can get your $5 ticket is there, and your $50 ticket for the awards as well is there. Um, yeah, and you keep voting too until June 1st. Let me plug that in.
Oh yes, yeah. Do you have a list of the categories?
Categories would be, male quartet of the year, female quartet of the year, male artist of the year, female artist of the year, or female vocalist, male vocalist, graphic designer, producer, record company, MC, radio announcer, um, the COQ artist of the year, song of the year, album of the year, mixed quartet of the year. I think mixed quartet of the year, and I think that's about it. There's 16 of them. And just like always, we'll be honoring a few legendary artists as well.
Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it my business to get there because I know we'll
Come
we'll
on, man.
be we're gonna be. I forgot we're gonna be there Saturday, but Sunday after I get out of church, I will be coming on back over this end, and I will be at that recording.
Appreciate it, man.
So I need to have
It's
my
gonna be
I need to have
amazing.
my front row seat.
Come on, RSVP and get there on time.
No, I need my section off. I need my name. I need all that. Oh, I ain't coming. Oh, I'm gonna shut it
All
down.
right, you got it. You got it. We'll make it happen. We need everybody there. I want everybody to be there that can and will, man, because it's gonna be nice. You know, it's gonna be amazing.
But yeah, y'all might as well if you coming Friday and Saturday, just come on over Sunday. You ain't got nothing to do.
Sunday.
Find you a church to go to, and just come on. Come on to the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Boy.
don't make the weekend.
You can actually go to a New Birth that Sunday, the church that we're going to be having the Pastor Jamal Bryant. We're going to be having a celebration that they will love to see you.
They would love to
I've
see.
been there a few times, so it's amazing. And they have church. So it's one thing we love to do.
Okay,
And you plug this again.
come on.
Every venue you see on the flyers are different, but they are 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from the airport. And the hotels are listed on the website as well. So it is a win-win situation. You have to travel far, you don't need to. So I just want to plug that in as well.
Gotcha. So who are the current members of D Morton and Gifted?
John Richardson, EJ, Dee, Chubbs Morton, or D Morton.
I would hope. I would hope.
Keith Manning, PJ, um, Raymond, Span, that's my little brother Span, and who am I missing? Tavis, my boy Tavis. That is all of us,
Okay.
and I have one of my friends ready to come back and start playing with me as well. His name is Quincy. So
Who's been with
that's
you the
all.
longest?
Oh, right now I gotta say EJ and Dee has.
Okay.
The former top singer was with me till I started 2018 up until 2025. But he's not here anymore.
Gotcha. So, what do you have? What are your future plans for the group, if you don't mind sharing? Just some. What do you see yourself in the next few years?
Um, Man, it's wild. I just talked about this with Uncle Joey. Uh, I wouldn't say just doing quartet.
Right.
I have a group of guys that can really, really, really sing. So I
Mm.
want to try to expand the horizon as much as I can. That's I do thank God that we are doing more festivals this year with mixed audiences. So um, trying new music, you know, writing things outside of the norm. So
Right.
yeah, it's overseas opportunities, all that stuff. I don't want to talk too much because I don't like to talk and then it don't happen. And I be looking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I got you.
But a lot of opportunities that doors that are opening up for us and connections and stuff like that. And it's all been stemmed around the ability to sing,
Right.
and that's one thing we love to do. Even on cars with these heavy hitters, these drivers, and you didn't put your foot in the house and whatever. One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sing. And
Yeah.
Doc McKenzie say, reset the house, boy. You know,
Yeah. And you
you
got
know,
to. You
we
definitely got
gotta do what they like to do, or like I said, my favorite motto is do what everybody else is not.
right.
So yeah, but it's a lot of great things, and I definitely keep you and everybody else posted. And it's gonna be
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. So, what I had. Let's see. I'm looking at the comments. Make sure I ain't missed
Man, I
anything.
can't see nothing.
Let's see. Harvey sends his love. Harvey Watkins. Shout out to
Oh
Mr. Harvey.
man, I love that man, bro. Y'all have no idea.
Yeah, he is. He one of one.
That's it. I like, nobody else, man. I don't think people understand how, important it is to cherish, and love on him, man. Like they don't understand the pioneer that's walking around,
Right,
so and I ain't gonna fight him to understand. I'm just gonna, stay connected and love on him, while I can, give him his flowers, but he
right.
has taught me a lot as well. Them simple phone calls and random phone calls and random texts, even, sowing seeds into ministry. Um, he's been there through it all, so I have the utmost respect and love for him.
Yeah, that's one
So
thing I would say. Like he is, if he likes you and respect you, he will really pour into you.
yeah,
So
and,
I
he- and
mean,
he's one of the few, man. And he actually, outside of that, he's one of the few that'll sit and listen to you.
right,
You know what I mean? Every elder, I've encountered over the years, they love to listen to me. Stop talking, just listen to me. I mean, he's one of the few that actually hear you out. If to understand what the issue is or what ideas you have, or even listen to you as far as you being on stage singing or performing. The man
right.
is sitting there in the audience listening to you.
Enjoying
You
you,
know,
right, and he's paying attention.
not not everybody. I could tell he's paying attention because recently we was in Florida together. Us, Doc, and Kens, we did the show in Florida, and that was, you tell he musically inclined because somebody missed something, and I'm sitting next to this man. He like, wait, he just missed the bass, or I said that, it's just, I'm saying, you can see the look like, oh, okay, he's not supposed to be doing that. Go back. You know what I mean?
Right,
So, but it's dope to see a legend in our presence, man. So, much love and respect to him, man. You have no
gotcha.
idea.
So I want to piggyback a little bit. What gave you? Well, I'm pretty sure I kind of know, but what was like? What gave you the driving force to do a tribute to Keith for the QMAs a few years back? Like, what made you do that, and what was like? How did you go about putting it together and getting all those guys together?
Man, it was unfortunate because that year Keith was supposed to perform himself. He was
Right,
supposed to be there. And again, us coming from the same, we say neck of the woods in New York and Jersey, and the how close me and him were, um, and how connected I am with the other guys. It's something that, again, here we go. People have tried to do, but did not execute it the right way.
right,
So me being crazy and let me just see if I can just get the original guys because I know they're going to do it the right way. It's going to be very monumental. It's going to be memorable. And what's the best place to do it than the music awards?
right.
Let's honor one of these legends. I mean, the right way with their people. Um, so yeah, that was my idea. And to be honest, I wish I could do it again. There was people that inboxed me and say, "Hey man, can y'all do a Chubbs Morton and the original?" I'm like, no, that was one time only,
Yeah.
um, and to be honest, I didn't, I really wasn't supposed to be the one singing the songs.
Really?
It's just, I wasn't. That wasn't why I did that. What I mean? One of the guys suggested that. I was like, "Are y'all sure?" Because there's plenty of people out here that can do this. Um, being worried about the talk, the hearsay. Why he get to do it? What I mean, it's his show, and man, I already can't nominate myself. Why can't I just celebrate the man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, what I'm saying. So that's how that went about, man. It was amazing, and the guys are dope. They're amazing. Tyrone, Ray, Hezzy, and again, like knowing these guys and knowing what they can do, they deliver.
Oh yeah,
And I would, yeah,
definitely.
I wish we could do it again for sure.
So who came up with the lineup?
Um, as far as that whole the songs,
Yeah, the set list. Yeah.
oh, Tyrone and Ray and them, that camp did it. I let them free reign.
Mm.
I woke up one morning and got the text, "Hey Chubbs, this is it. This is how it's gonna go. Um, rehearse it, and what I mean, see your sound check. Some pro stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
if
right.
you didn't know the words, you better go look them up. You know what I'm saying? Like rehearse it and see, and then sound check came. And man, like it was just a breath of fresh air. Like it would have been too emotional to do what we wanted to do, um, which was have a spotlight on that on the microphone, have his voice on the part of the songs and stuff. But it'd been too overwhelming for
Yeah,
most. It
yeah,
was too fresh.
yeah.
Yeah, it was too fresh, and I wasn't gonna do that. You know what I mean? It
Right,
was just, and then his being in touch with his daughters and his daughters seeing it and
right.
all that stuff. It was amazing. It was good. It was good. Might do it again one day.
Hey, don't let it be too late.
Yeah, yeah, one day.
Okay, so give me your top five quartet groups of all time. You don't even have to be in order. Just give me your top five.
All time is crazy. That's gonna be hard, man. The mighty clouds of joy,
Of course.
man. I'm torn between Slim and Willie, but I'm gonna skip that era. I'm gonna say top five. And this is my opinion. This ain't no order, none, right?
Right.
Okay. I say Willie. Nah, definitely the Cantons. Cantons, Mighty Clouds of Joy. Um, all time is crazy. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, you can. I can give
All
you my
time.
top five right now.
Lisa and the Brown Singers. That's three. Dial McFadden and Disciples. It's too many, man. 'Cause I still gotta hit the Evereadys. Um, Jackson Southern Air. It's too Lee Williams. It's too many. Like I can't do that. Can't
Okay,
do that.
can you do 10?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's
Okay,
then
do
we're
10.
talking. Man,
Do
we talk.
10.
Let me talk. You got Lee, Cantons, um, Willie Neal Johnson, them, Mighty Clouds of Joy, Derek McFadden, um, Steve Wonderboy Johnson, Scripted Voices. Um, let's go to my new school. Um, Lisa Knows, Browns, Tim and the Fellas, um, Mr. Doc McKenzie, highlights. Um, the Jubes. That's teaching right
That's
there.
10. That's 10, yeah. So would you
I can
say
do
all
that.
10 of those influenced you in some sort of way?
Um, man,
Or are they just like
let me
favorites?
just yeah, let me just do my influences, dude. Lisa, Tim, Cantons, Doc, William Singers
Mm,
will be my top five influencing group. And each one of them has like the same ingredient that I love, and
right.
that's consistency and professionalism. And when I mean like that, and I'll just say pro, because everything they do is pro. Everything from marketing on stage to your record, pro. And someone that's looked up to them as an upcoming artist. I consider myself upcoming, right? I'm still upcoming. That's how upcoming artist.
Hey, you
Bro,
what you want to be, man. You could be whatever you want to be.
no, because I want to make sure, like, that Richard, don't start, bro. Don't start, bro. Listen, as an upcoming artist, as an upcoming artist, a younger artist looking up to them are things that we should take into consideration.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can't be looking at pros put out certain things and then we drop something thinking we can keep up with that, and it looks not even 70% the way they have it or executed it.
Mhm.
From your pictures to your promo to your marketing to your album to how you look on stage to how you sound to what you represent. You know what I'm saying? Pro. So that's my five as far as influence wise.
I got you. Okay. Um, give me your yeah. We going with five. Give me your top five favorite musicians all time.
See, this is when we're gonna bump heads, because like I can guarantee you all that most of your 5 or 75% is the old school type, list. But I don't know, man. I gotta do them in order as far as like instrument then.
That's fine.
Um, woo, keyboard. Let's go to keyboard.
Okay.
Um, man, I gotta go with Jay from Gospel 4.
Bad boy.
Gotta add Gospel 4 on my influence. Got you. Sorry. Jay. Um, what's my dude name? See, I forgot. The song, the sound that the EP sound that you be doing.
The Rhodes, the
What's his
MK.
name? Yeah, what's his
Um,
name?
Wallace.
First name.
Wallace.
Wallace. Okay, yeah, that was it. I was thinking about Richard Wallace for some reason. Um, that, that was my slip up for the night. It's 2-1 to Wallace. My man, he don't even play quartet anymore, but Ulysses.
Yeah, from North Carolina.
Ulysses is one of my favorite cats for playing. Um, Ray Braswell, gotta give it to him, and an understudy of, I guess, Mike from Paul Porter,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
definitely.
if I could do 5, and if I can represent the young crew, I gotta go with Fred Perry.
Fred is Fred is crazy. Like
Yeah, and it's a lot of them, but I'm just saying
yeah,
that as far
yeah,
as like my favorites, if I could take
yeah.
one off, to Marcus and Josh Brown and a lot of my little bro Deech, it's
Right.
a lot of them. Isaiah Walker, a lot of them, but them 5 for keyboard. Guitar players, I gotta go with Bigger all day. Um, my brother Kylan, amazing. Um, and it's something about that because if I'm say Big Irv and my bass player name, the best duo I've ever heard. Um,
Ron
Clark,
Clark. Yeah.
yeah, best duo.
Peanut butter and jelly all
Yeah,
day.
like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Crazy. Big Irv, Alton Hollis. Um, his dad was nice too, though.
Oh yeah.
Um, Alton Hollis, Kylan, Big Irv, um, man, even down to Kevin Wilson.
Kevin is
Um,
dope.
you know what I mean? But I got to keep going. Antone Porter
Yeah,
is
another
is,
beast.
is an animal. My younger generation, JD,
Yeah.
is amazing. You know, you said 5, but I give 6 every time. My bad. Oh,
I know it's hard. I know it's
it
hard.
is, man. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many great. Even Lil J or Jay from up top.
Yeah.
It's too many that are amazing and that are still like growing.
Okay.
Jugu, amazing. Stuff like that.
Give me your bass players.
Um, Bass players, definitely Clark, man. Ron Clark, um, Big Baby,
Oh yeah.
Peaches, Richard Nash. These are easy young killers too. Lambo. These are my God, play a white bass Yamaha, Mississippi. Um, my goodness. If Richard Nash on here, he'll tell you that him and Fold. He played on the Fred Perry album.
He from
Man,
Mississippi?
yes, bro. Oh my God. Can you pull up music right now?
Yeah.
Pull up God and Light, Fred Perry, second generation,
From the recording.
the live recording. He said his
Let's
name in there. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of them too. Jamar Johnson up top.
let's see.
What is his name, man?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube. And it's crazy. We just talked a couple weeks ago. Got Lisa Knowles bass player, Fo. They call him Fo. Amazing.
I don't see it.
Guiding Light. Are you spelling Guiding Light right, Rich?
Yeah, I'm spelling it. It just don't. It ain't no live record.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Randy Pope.
Randy Pope. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't know who that is, you do some research on that man.
Let's see.
Randy's amazing.
Is it on Facebook?
So on YouTube, it's a whole album.
I don't see it, but
We'll update your system when we get off.
yeah. But let's see. We did bass, keyboard, guitar. What
Drums.
about? Oh yeah, drums.
You gotta say my boy Tank all day. Tank. Tony Bush.
Yeah.
Look Calvin, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's too many of these people too. I don't know, man. I can't mix these. It's too many of these people. But definitely them two right there. Bro.
What about auxiliary players?
Damo.
Number one.
Isaiah Walker.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of people that have auxiliary in their band. You know what I mean? Because a lot of groups can't pay 5-6 people in the band.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot of auxiliary, but them two right there, I definitely go with my boy James. Oh, I didn't even mention my boy James on bass. James Clay. Bass and keys from Ohio. But I gotta go them two for aux. Eric Brown. He's great on his keys. Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dude that plays with Doc now that looks just like Damo from like if you just look at him.
Yeah. Oh, if you wouldn't have said I know good as I know the boy name. I can't even think.
Yeah, man.
Alex. It's Alex.
Yeah. He's dope too. Never worked with him though. He's dope.
Okay. So we done made it to our hour mark. And I want to appreciate you for coming on. And
man.
If you got any final words for the people, give it to us.
Outside of go support the celebration of Quartet, get your tickets, RSVP for the live recording. The dates are June 27th to 29th. Looking forward to see you get there. Vote as well for your favorite artists in the categories that's listed. All the information is there as well. Celebrationofquartet.com. But if I could just leave something with you guys, continue to strive in excellence, put God first, and everything else will line up and so. And much love, bro. Thanks for having me on here, man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, anytime.
I ain't nobody, but you made me feel like somebody tonight, Jim. So much love to y'all. I can't see the comments, but much love to everyone that tuned in. And yeah. See y'all soon. You mentioned the name Akita,
right?
Spirit and Fire. We'll be there Sunday, so shout out to them. We'll head to Detroit, and much love to y'all. Much love.
Sounds like a winner, bro. I appreciate you coming on, and we're gonna have to have you back too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna charge you next time. Amen.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna charge you too.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man.
All right, man.
Yeah. Y'all give it up to that crazy Chubbs Morton. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Well, we done made it through another one. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I have another one. I don't plan on coming on next week, but we do have one scheduled for Memorial Day. I will be dropping information as we get close to that date. But if I do one next week, I'll let y'all know. Trayshawn couldn't come on tonight because he's cutting the record for somebody. He coming back, y'all. So y'all just stay with me. I'm working on it. He told me to keep going. So I'm doing what I can do while I can. But Monday, Memorial Day, not this Monday, but next Monday, Memorial Day, we will have a special guest. Y'all, I'm sure y'all gonna want to hear what this guy had to talk about. He has a lot of knowledge, and still in a hotel lot. What up, Tank? Trayvon. But yeah, y'all stay tuned in, man. Monday, the 26th. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday after that. So stay tuned to the page. Go like our new page. It's called Let's Have a Conversation Podcast. As you can see the logo up top. Go subscribe to the page on Facebook. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And we will be catching y'all on the next one. Peace.